The Kosmos Innovation Center every year picking on Ghanaians who are very innovative to come up with solutions that will help us solve problems in the agricultural space. This year's journey has started almost on all of the campuses, and today is the second day of orientation here at UCC. This is AgriSpark Ghana. Make sure you subscribe and share with other people to also want to get inspired. Yeah, so on my right is Mary and on my left is Victor. Mary, how did you hear about the KIC program?
Okay, I heard it through a friend of mine. So she actually introduced me to the app, and then fast forward, I had to apply online and went for an interview, and later on I was selected.
Interesting. Victor, how about you? How did you hear about the program?
I met the facilitators first.
To you again, what motivated you to apply? Is it because they came to you, or the nature of the description that they gave you, you are motivated to apply? What motivated you?
Well, they say there's no free lunch anywhere, and sometimes when something is too good to be true, it might just be too good to be prepared. So if it's free and it's good,
say that again. Say what you said again.
I am saying there's no free lunch anywhere.
Yes.
However, if something is too good to be true, it might just be too good to be true as well.
Interesting.
So I just pick the since it's free, it is good. What do you want to make it?
Mary, what motivated you to apply?
I heard a lot about KIC, and then I reached out on research on this when my friend told me about it. And I found out a lot of things which are good and excellent. So I decided to apply and make use of the opportunities that are available.
Interesting. To you again. This is the second day of orientation. Have you been inspired?
Very.
So are you thinking of coming up with a solution that will solve any agricultural problem?
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting. Victor, looking forward, what are your expectations for the rest of the program?
So more knowledge pouring in. That is all that I'm expecting. I'm also hoping that I allow myself to feature more.
Interesting.
So that I don't, should I say, shun away any information that will be given to me. I'm also hoping that more goals
Interesting.
for my better.
Interesting. But let me ask you this. Are you offering any program related to agriculture?
Unless perhaps you still want to drive it. That's my opinion.
Oh, okay. How about you, Mary? So there are some of our colleagues that are participating in the KIC Agritech Challenge. It's for only students in agribusiness or probably agricultural related programs. What are you telling them for your experience so far?
Okay, I would like to say that this program is not meant for only students who are into agri.
Okay.
Yeah, it is meant and open to everybody. So if only have the mindset to pursue a business which is in relation to agri, then this program is really good. So it is open to everybody. Everybody can afford KIC. This challenge is open to everybody. It doesn't matter whether you are an agri.
Victor, now the final one. Share your experience today with your colleagues out there who are thinking that the program is only agriculture.
Alright, so the first thing I would say is if you are not eating food, then I think you can keep that idea. But if you consume food, that idea should find its way outside the windows of your mind. Again, if you don't like money, that is not a problem. You can still stay hungry and then find yourself in any other sector. But if you want to make money, make sure that you enter that space.
Interesting. So you heard him right. If you want to stay hungry, just keep that perception. Mary, thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
All right, Victor, thank you so much for speaking to us. I wish you all the best in the rest of the program. How did you hear about KIC Agritech Challenge?
Oh, okay. So the KIC team came to my hall, at the Soba hall. They came there and then they were talking about some great challenges. So when the woman, she was talking, I was like, oh, I don't have any idea in agric. I'm not an agric student and I don't have any innovative ideas on agric. So can I join? What should I do? And she was like, oh, if I come, the trainings I'll go through, the orientations, I'll get an idea of what to do. And lo and behold, I came here, I didn't have any idea, but the first day I came, I got an idea on what to do and how to go about it. In fact, I didn't get just one idea, I got several ideas, and as the orientation progressed, I realized that some of my ideas, as the man said, the doctor said, the ideas, so I got here through they coming to the hall, and then I've really learned a lot too.
Okay. What program are you reading?
I'm currently reading Bachelor of Education in Arts.
All right, interesting. Now, Bachelor of Education in Arts, what motivated you to apply for the KIC Agritech Challenge? Is it because they came to you, or after the explanation you find interesting? What actually motivated you to apply?
All right. So first, because they came to me, had they not come to me, I wouldn't have known about it. And secondly, they giving me the explanation that even if I'm not an agric student, I can still come. The question they asked me, when I said I'm not an agric student, they asked me, do you eat? That's the question they asked me. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, everyone eats. They said yes, then I can come. So for us, I eat. I'll definitely have an idea about agric and all those things.
All right. Today is the second day for orientation here on UCC campus. What is your take home? Have you been inspired?
I've really been inspired. I'm inspired a lot. I've learned so many new things, especially when it comes to pitching. There are certain things you need, and when it comes to managing our finances too, how to avoid costs.
There are other young people like yourself out there probably thinking that KIC Agritech Challenge is solely for students in agric or individuals in agric. What will be your message out there to them? Share your experience.
Alright, so my brothers and sisters out there, I would advise you that the KIC Agri-Business Challenge is not only, the Agritech Challenge is not only for agric students or agri-bar students, it is for everyone. So for us you eat, so for us you drink water, you wear clothes, you can come and join, and they will train you, even if you don't have any idea on what to do. The trainings alone, the orientations alone will help you become the better version of yourself. Even if you don't qualify for the challenge, the knowledge you gain here can help you in future.
All right. Thank you, Noble, so much for speaking to us. We wish you all the best in your competition.
Thank you.
How did you hear about the KIC program?
Okay, basically, KIC happens not to be a new thing to me just because I was a participant last year. And how I got to know last year was a flyer I saw somewhere, and later on, the link was shared into our class group, so I had the opportunity to register and join KIC. That was how I heard about it.
Interesting. What has been the take home so far? Have you been inspired to come up with a solution apart from last year's own? What's the feedback for today?
Yeah, okay, actually, before I proceed with this, I'd like to commend KIC for their improvements from last year's observation with regards to this year's own.
Okay, so what program are you pursuing?
Okay, I'm a second-year student reading Bachelor of Science and Business in the West African #1 university.
Did you apply for the program because you are reading agribusiness?
Not really. I registered the program because of my interest. And
there are youths out there probably thinking that the KIC Agritech program is meant for only agribusiness students or students in agriculture. For your experience so far, what would you tell those people out there?
So I would like to take this opportunity to clear that misconception among students on campus and the country as well. So far as you have an innovative idea in the agricultural value chain, you are welcome to KIC to participate, pitch your ideas, and stand a chance of winning you some sort of money to grow your startup. Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Jude, for speaking to us. We wish you all the best.
All right, thank you very much.
How did you hear about the KIC program?
Okay, about the KIC program, I heard about it through advertising. There was a time I went to write an exam, and when we closed the exam, someone approached me and was talking about KIC, holding it at auditorium 900. So I followed him to go and check when it was. I was like,
What program are you reading?
I'm reading business.
What motivated you to apply?
Okay, actually, a lot of things motivated me, but I'm just going to mention two. The first thing that motivated me was the food. I like food. Because that day when I went to write my exam, the way I'm hungry, I didn't eat, so I went to write the exam, and I was going, and the guy was like, come and see KIC, and I was like, Master, just leave me alone, I'm going to find something to do. He said, don't worry, I said, will you guys anything to eat? I said, sure, yeah, I said, okay. So that was the first thing that drew me to KIC. And the second was, after they finish educating us, I get to grab some one or two things that is going to help my life and also help me in the future.
Beautiful story. My next question, you are reading science and then you heard about KIC or saw it online. Did you at some point thought that it's meant for only agriculture?
Yes, because looking at the name Agritech Challenge, so the agriculture, and I'm the type of person that I don't like anything that has to do with agri, anything green, grass, bush. But when I came to KIC, I began to love agriculture. It's not only agriculture.
Today is the second day of orientation. What has been the take-home so far? Have you been inspired?
Oh yes, I've been inspired to work on myself because I joined last year.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't make it, but due to one or two things that has been said so far today, I've been inspired to step up my needs.
Interesting. We wish you all the best fire in the rest of the program. We are praying that you're going to win the ultimate.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking to us. How did you hear about KIC Agritech Challenge?
Oh, I heard it through an entrepreneurship course I did somewhere last semester.
Okay.
So the lecturer actually asked us to present a business idea to come out with a solution.
Okay.
Create a problem and come out with a solution. So that's why I got to hear it.
Okay. What program are you reading?
I'm reading Become Marketing. My Bachelor of Commerce Marketing.
Interesting. So reading Become Marketing, what motivated you to apply for KIC Agritech Challenge?
Well, I'm the person that takes every opportunity high. So I know there's something that I can learn from this program. Even if I don't get a chance to be selected for the various competition, I've learned something. So for the 2 days orientation, I've learned a lot. You get it. Most especially at first, I hardly use my email. You get it. I only use it for receiving WhatsApp or code. That's all. But through this program now, I use it for other brighter things.
Interesting. Today is the second day for orientation. Have you been inspired to come up with a solution that will help solve an agricultural problem?
Oh yes, please. For me, I already have a group. We already have a solution to solve a problem, but our problem is not 100% agric.
Okay.
But I think to be one of the speakers, I asked the question and he made mention of something that we can apply to help us turn our solution to agric-based solutions. So we are here to go and speak to him to get more information about that.
What are your expectations for the rest of the program?
Oh, I aim to be part of the pro. That's
Sure. My final question. You are reading marketing and there are people out there probably thinking that this is meant for only agric students or only people in agric. What would be your message to them? Look into the camera and say something to them.
Really, this is a versatile program. It's a universal program. I know I heard somebody reading computer science, somebody reading bio something, one of the sciences program. Okay, I heard a social science student even giving a testimony about this program, so they can apply. They should just have the mindset that they are applying to learn. You get it. Once you have this this mindset that you are trying to learn to carry you forward, take you very far. That's all that I have. You should apply.
Thank you so much, for speaking to us.
You're welcome.